This is the left hand block chords for Swan Lake for low intermediate. Those of you who did practice 1, 4, 5, 7 in A minor, you will have no problems finding chord 4 here, 1 to 4, A minor, and I'm curling my fingers so you could see better, but don't do as I do. A, C, E to A, D, F, D minor with the A note at the bottom, D minor slash A. That's chord number 4, as written here in the Roman numerals. So you're going from chord 1 to chord 4, back to chord 1, and it's the same one. And then it's a special chord. It's an F chord, but I only play the bottom 2 notes, and I change my fingers on it, because then it goes to F minor. So the index stays there, but the ring finger number 4 goes to A flat. As you could see, A flat is the only note that changed. So A, C, A flat, C. Then we're going back to A minor, but because we're there with the 4 and the 2, we're going to play that A minor with this finger. 1, 2, 4. Then we're back to that 5, 7 that you're familiar with if you've done my other courses and videos. E7 slash G sharp. The slash is missing here. G sharp at the bottom, right? 5, 7, and then repeat sign. So you're going back to chord 1 again, and chord 4, and chord 1. Then A and C to 4, A flat and C, and back to A minor. This time, because we've done the ending number 1 already, we're going to jump to ending number 2. So I'm going to hum the melody just so that you're hearing it. With a 1, 2, 4. Da, 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 back to 1, 4, and then it's 1, then 1, then 1. Da, 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 with the 1, 2, 4. And if we scroll up, section B begins. So section A was twice. This time section B begins, and it's the G major root position. Da, da. I'm only changing the pinky down from the G major, pinky down here, but I have to switch finger because that's the correct fingering for piano. G7 slash F note at the bottom. So one more time from the G, then it's G7, because it leads me to the E minor. D minor, and now you have a 5-1 in E major. Da, 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 da. So if it was E major, I would play that, but it's E7. I'm moving my thumb up to D. So one more time, B7 in this inversion. D sharp, A, B to E major, but with the 7, the thumb on top. A, G sharp, D. And then we have a repeat sign. Where do we repeat from? The opposing sign. So we're going to repeat from here. Da, 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 back to G major, da, da. Then D minor again, and then D minor. But then this time, this is the second time around. So we're going to scroll up because we're going to have to go down to second ending. Da, da. Now that chord is F7. F7 originally is F, A, C, E flat. Well, we're going to invert and put the A way up here. And we're going to delete the other notes because the F is already in the right hand. And by the way, that's usually how you could delete a note, is because it's already there in the right hand. So another 5, 7, 1, because F is a dominant of B flat, the chord 5 of B flat. One more time, that F7, C, E, flat, A, B flat, just root position, and then B flat 7. So the only thing I'm changing is that top note. The thumb goes up to A flat. And now look at this. This is so beautiful. You just slide every single finger, half a step up, half a step up, half a step up, and you got from this one, sorry, to this one. It's just a slide of a half step. So you got B flat 7, B flat to A flat, and then you slide half step to each to the nearest key. Got B D sharp A. And that's how you go from the B flat. And then back to E, which is 7th. Which is, by the way, the same 5, 7, 1 you had on a line above. So those 3 chords needs to be practiced a lot, right? From the B flat 7, slide up to B7, and that same hand position, just move it up, and you got the E7. Just know that because the notes, the distance between the notes are the same, your hand feels about almost the same. You're just displacing it from the B to the E. So practice that bottom line quite a lot, okay? Just do remember that from beginning is F7, B flat, and then make it a B flat 7 with the thumb on the A flat, slide everything half step up, and the whole hand move up with the writ, meaning you're slowing down. And then we're getting back to section A, but this time only once. So that's a familiar chord 1, chord 4, and chord 1, and the same F, the same way. And you can slow down and add this just to end up very, very, very slow. So that's left hand block.